Incoming transmission.
Welcome to the Retro Gaming Club, where the 8-bit dreams never fade away. Gaming to the beat of our favorite tunes. Let's play till the dawn, we'll never lose. Neon lights shining, we're lost in the glow. In the Retro Gaming Club, let's go, let's go. At the Retro Gaming Club.
Welcome, watchers of Illusion, to my Castle of Confusion on the 10th of January 2025, and I'm looking at Magical Drop 3 on the Neo-Geo today. Now, if you've already been a fan of the channel, you'll have known I've already done Magical Drop 2, so this is the sequel to that. See here, we're having a little bit of a demo of what we can do and what the controls do and all that jazz, which is quite nice, and then we'll get stuck into the game and see what is new and see how it plays. If that's all right with you. Anyway, I hope you guys are well, and you've had a good week, and I hope you're enjoying the more frequent releases. My plan, and you do know, also as a fan of the channel, that my plans do change, but hopefully this is going to be more of a permanent schedule release. What I'm hoping to do is do a review every weekday, and then hopefully some bonus bits at the weekend, but I'm not decided on that yet. But I think the structure of the channel is that there will be at least one new review per day while I can be motivated to do it. And as you know, for long-time subscribers of the channel know that my motivation levels do have issues due to my mental health. But we will do my best, because I'm really enjoying this at the moment, and that's what I really need to capitalize on and continue with. So this is basically, it's like a Puzzle Bobble type game. Now, if you played Puzzle Bobble, you'll know how infuriating those games can be, but I really enjoyed the Magical Drop game before. And basically, so the idea is this time that you can retrieve rows, and you can sort of, as you can see, my little jester at the bottom there is holding onto them, and you can then basically, so I can take all these individual yellow ones, for example, then I can push them all up into one row of yellows and exterminate that line, which is really nice. I like this, and it's kind of a unique way of playing the game as well. So now I've got a stack of reds, we can do that, and then we get a chain event going on, level finish. That's how it works, which is splendid. I like this. It's a very good game, very good game. I do believe it's 2 players as well, but you play against each other. But this is a good fun game, and it seems to have improved quite a bit from 2 as well. But then you'd expect sequels to be better than prequels, really, wouldn't you? I know it doesn't always work that way, but in general, your sequel should be better than your prequel. Let's be honest about that, shall we? Anyway, so it's a very playable game, but we'll cover that in our bit at the end. You know, when I cover playability and replay value and all that stuff. But graphically, it's really nice. It's, as you know, with the Neo-Geo anyway, you get arcade quality games on your cartridge anyway. Those of you who had a Neo-Geo back in the day, I'd love to hear from you, because the games were like stupidly expensive, weren't they? I think they were like £150 UK money for one cartridge, I think. But essentially you were getting the arcade machine in your house per cartridge. So unless you had a really, really poo game, then you basically had an arcade machine in your living room. And Neo-Geo was something that actually used to get me quite excited as a little lad, looking at the magazine screenshots and stuff like that when they were advertising them and thinking, good God, how good would that be? But then when you realise how much they were, it just wasn't feasible. So I had like the Nintendo NES, SNES, that kind of thing, because they were a much more affordable brand. You know, you were looking at top for a Nintendo game, you were looking at about £45. You could have got 3 games for the price of one Neo-Geo game. So that gives you an idea. But you can see here that the gameplay is pretty much standard for any kind of columns kind of game. You just need to make sure that you don't get all of your stuff coming down and squishing you at the bottom of the screen. So there you are. But it's very nicely presented. All the graphics are really nice, the backgrounds are nice, and I would recommend playing this one. Obviously this is done for emulation, so you know you can get the ROMs, but I'm not telling you where, because that would be naughty. But if you look hard enough with your friend Google, you should be able to find what you're looking for. But yeah, there's a lot of games out there for the Neo-Geo. Hopefully I'm going to be covering most of them. Again, but the same with sort of Nintendo and everybody else. If you know where you're looking, you can get what you want, but be careful. Anyway, so why do I use emulation over hardware? Because hardware only lasts so long and emulation lasts forever, because it's not using physical hardware. You're not actually damaging your cartridges or your actual hardware. So there you go. Some games may not work 100%, but you generally get the idea. Anyway, this is as damn near arcade perfect as you're going to get it, and I just got crushed by a brick wall. That's not a fun way to go. My poor little jester guy there being exposed to the brickwork elements. But there you go. So we'll try again, because we can. So it's very simple, really. You just basically collect up the colours and launch them into the other colours of the same. There you go. Easy, right? Not quite. The difficulty does ramp up fairly quickly, so just be aware of that. It is a good game and it is a fun game, but if you've got a short span of attention or that you get frustrated easily, this might not be the game for you. I would suggest having a play of it and then make your own decision from that. But if you know your own limitations, just watching this game should tell you all you need to know. Yes. But it is good fun. It is good fun. And it's one that will keep you going for a while. But I love it. It's very colourful. It's the sound and the music's great as well, by the way. We'll move on to that. The sound gets a nice soundtrack coming through. You get all the sort of arcadey sort of sound effects as well, which is great. Now, the Magical Drop games then went on to sort of PlayStation and above, which obviously the game didn't just finish with the Neo-Geo. It carried on its lifetime throughout expansions, through sequels on different systems. So if you've got a PlayStation, you could look at getting the Magical Drop. I think it's Magical Drop 4, I think the PlayStation started on. So there you go. But yeah, the sound and music quality is very, very good. But then anything on the Neo-Geo really was a quality product. It kind of had to be for the price, really. Imagine paying £150 for a game and it was absolute toss. Now, the only thing that I would say that I don't think it ever did get a release on the Neo Geo, but imagine getting Double Dragon 3. Oof, jeez. I'd rather flush my head down a toilet of acid. But there you go. Yeah, so it's very, very good. So far, so good on all elements. Now, the controls are very simple, left, right, and then you've got your sort of your button that will grab the spheres, and then you've got a button that launches them as well. It's pretty much simple with that, and you don't have to worry about too many of those. You get the boss fights and stuff as well, which is quite sweet. I like that a lot. So it's got a lot going for it. This is definitely one of those games that you would want to have playing. I don't know, if you had a few friends round, you could just have a tournament, see who could clear the levels the fastest. So you could get, because there is a score. If you look at the top right hand corner, you can see the score there. You are up against a time limit, so the pressure is on. So if you don't like pressure, don't play it. But other than that, it's a very good. The playability is absolutely on the money. It's a solid arcade game, and if you enjoy that kind of thing, then this is going to float your boat absolutely. And I think you should give it a try. If you've never played a game like this before, then it's worth at least having a go, because well, you might as well broaden your horizons a little bit. That's what I think. The amount of games I've played over the time with this channel that I really didn't think I was going to enjoy, and then surprise, surprise, I enjoyed it. So yeah, it's one of those. Give it a try, make your own opinion, and I can't get onto that boss fight for some reason. Never mind. Anyway, playability, absolutely. Like I said, it's absolutely on the money with that. Replay value, well, you're gonna if you are a completionist, you'll want to come back and play again and again. It is addictive, and it's very enjoyable. So I would imagine that you probably would come and play it again. I certainly would play it again. I know I would play it again, because I'm planning on doing so after this review's finished. So there we go. That's how much I'm enjoying it while I'm bringing it to you. So give it a try. Give it some love, because it's one of those games that really deserves it. I will try and cover the other Magical Drop games as well on the PlayStation and that, because it'd be interesting to see how it evolved over the time, and see how they brought it up into the CD systems as well. So we'll give that a go and see how we get on. But there you go. That's age rating. I would say you could pretty much try with any, because the colour scheme and the graphics are very colourful, and you know, kids are going to enjoy it. For the difficulty level, I would say it's probably a short-term thing for that age group. But for us older, grizzled veterans, it's probably worth having a go anyway, because, well, it's for all ages at the end of the day. So there you go. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the review. I've enjoyed bringing it to you, and I'll be back very soon with something new to look at. Thanks very much. If you've just joined us on the subscription channel, thank you very much indeedy doodly day. It's great to have you on board. And for all my long-term subscribers, thank you very much. You guys are legends. Anyway, until then, next time, I should say, I will catch you again very soon with something else for you to look at. You guys have yourselves a fantastic weekend. I'll be back on Monday. And until then, my friends, you keep it retro. And it's bye for now. Bye-bye!
Welcome stranger, I know why you're here. You remember games from the yesteryear, games with pixels and that bleep bloop sound, but boy, they were the very best games in town. We light up the night, neon dreams in our eyes, arcade machines whispering low, pixelated worlds where we all come alive, level up high, let the good times flow. Joystick in hand, we're reliving the past, high scores and laughter, we're making it last. With every coin drop, we're forging a bond, in this pixel paradise will always respond. Welcome to the Retro Gaming Club, where the 8-bit dreams never fade away. Gaming to the beat of our favorite tunes, let's play till the dawn, we'll never lose. Neon lights shining, we're lost in the glow, in the Retro Gaming Club. Let's go, let's go. Flashback to battles, we'll play side by side, power-ups and hearts, love in disguise. We'll race through the levels, collect all the coins, in this timeless adventure we're waiting to join. Crashing 8-bit beats, igniting the night, from pixels to dreams we'll take flight. With every button pressed, our spirits ignite, in this retro wonderland everything feels right. Welcome to the Retro Gaming Club, where the 8-bit dreams never fade away. Gaming to the beat of our favorite tunes, let's play till the dawn, we'll never lose.